Hi, everyone. I'm Maya, and this is Speak English Fluently.
And I'm Ben.
Thanks for listening today. If you enjoy learning English with us, please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our daily lessons. Okay, quick situation. Your friends are choosing a restaurant. One person wants burgers, one wants pizza. Then someone looks at you and says, "What do you think?"
And your brain says, nothing.
Exactly.
Or maybe it says, yes?
Which is not an opinion, Ben.
It's a survival sound.
Today, we're going to help you say what you think in clear, simple English without sounding rude, weak, or confused.
I like this already because sometimes I have an opinion in my head, but the sentence comes out like a broken shopping cart.
That is a very specific image.
Thank you. It came from experience.
So let's make this easy. When you want to give your opinion in English, you don't need big vocabulary. You just need a few simple patterns that you can use again and again.
Good. I don't want 20 patterns. I want the useful ones.
Perfect. We'll build this with 3 simple rules. Rule 1, start clearly. Rule 2, give a reason. Rule 3, keep it polite when needed.
That already sounds manageable.
Let's start with Rule 1, start clearly. Many English learners know the answer, but they don't start the sentence well. They pause too long or they say too many extra words first.
Like actually, basically, maybe, somehow, in the situation, according to me.
Yes, that sounds messy. Instead, use short, strong opinion starters.
Give us the good ones.
Here are some simple daily phrases. I think, I don't think, in my opinion, for me, I feel like, it seems to me, if you ask me, the way I see it.
Nice. These sound useful in real life.
Very useful. Let's do examples. I think this coffee is too strong.
In my opinion, this movie is too long.
For me, mornings are better than nights.
I feel like this store is more expensive than the other one.
It seems to me that he's tired today.
If you ask me, we should leave early.
The way I see it, online classes can be very helpful.
Okay, I noticed something. These phrases are simple, but they make the sentence sound complete.
Exactly. They give your English structure, and structure gives you confidence.
I need that on a t-shirt.
Now, a small correction. Some learners say, according to me.
Oh no, is that bad?
It's not the natural choice here. In everyday English, in my opinion sounds much better.
So not, according to me, this sandwich is sad.
Correct. Say, in my opinion, the sandwich is sad.
Good. I want natural English even when I insult lunch.
Now let's practice. Ben, I'll give you a topic and you give your opinion.
I'm ready.
Working from home.
Working from home, good.
Understandable, but not natural. Start clearly.
I think working from home is good.
Much better. Now add a reason. That's rule 2.
I think working from home is good because it saves time.
Excellent. That's the pattern. Opinion plus reason.
So I shouldn't stop after the first part?
You can, but adding a reason makes your answer stronger. Listen to this difference. I think public transportation is better.
Okay.
I think public transportation is better because it's cheaper and better for traffic.
Yeah, the second one sounds more complete.
Right. When you give a reason, people understand you better. It also helps you sound more confident.
Even if I'm not confident?
Yes, English can support you emotionally.
Beautiful.
Let's build some easy reason phrases. Because, since, it helps, it makes, it saves, it feels, it gives.
So I can say, in my opinion, learning in the morning is better because my mind is fresh.
Perfect.
I feel like cooking at home is better since it saves money.
Very nice.
I feel like walking is a great habit because it helps me relax.
Exactly right.
I'm starting to sound like a person with thoughts.
That is the goal of today's lesson.
Tough but fair.
Now let's talk about something important. Your opinion does not always need to sound hard or aggressive. Sometimes learners think confidence means strong, direct language all the time.
Like saying, this is wrong, you are wrong, the salad is wrong.
Yes, maybe not that dramatic. In English, especially in daily conversation, soft language is often better.
So confidence doesn't mean being rude.
Exactly. You can be clear and polite at the same time. Listen, I think this plan could work.
Soft and clear.
I'm not sure that's the best idea.
Oh, that's useful.
I see your point, but I think we need more time.
That sounds respectful.
It is, and respectful English is powerful English.
I want more of these.
Good. Here are a few soft opinion phrases. I think, maybe, might, could, I'm not sure, I see your point, but, that's true, but...
These are great for work, school, and family.
Exactly. Imagine your friend says, let's drive 5 hours just for one donut.
First of all, I respect the dream.
Then,
Sorry, continue.
you could say, I'm not sure that's a good idea. Or, I see your point, but that's a long drive.
Better than saying, absolutely not, Donut Man.
Much better.
Let me try one. I think we should stay closer to home because it's cheaper.
Perfect. Clear, polite, and natural.
I'm proud of myself.
You should be.
Can we do a few quick quizzes?
Yes. Mini quiz 1. Which sounds more natural? According to me, this phone is better, or, in my opinion, this phone is better.
In my opinion, this phone is better.
Correct. Mini quiz 2. Which answer is stronger? I think this class is useful, or I think this class is useful because the examples are easy to understand.
The second one.
Correct again. Mini quiz 3. Your coworker suggests a plan you don't like. What sounds more polite? No, bad idea. Or, I'm not sure that's the best idea.
Definitely the second one.
Yes. And mini quiz 4. Fill in the blank. For me, weekends are better than weekdays because...
Because I can relax and spend time with my family.
Excellent.
I feel smart today.
Hold on, one more. Give me an opinion about taking notes while learning English.
The way I see it, taking notes is helpful because it helps me remember new words.
Very good. That sounded natural.
I think I deserve a tiny trophy.
I think you deserve a normal-sized notebook.
That's less exciting but more useful.
Before we finish this part, let's recap. First, start clearly with phrases like I think, in my opinion, for me, or I feel like.
Second, add a reason with because, since, or simple ideas like it helps, it saves, or it makes.
Third, when needed, make your opinion softer and more polite with phrases like I'm not sure, I see your point, but, or maybe.
So the goal is not just to have an opinion, the goal is to say it clearly, naturally, and kindly.
Exactly. And here's a question for you listening right now. What's one simple opinion you can say today in English?
Maybe about food, movies, mornings, coffee, exercise, or weekends.
Try a full sentence with a reason.
Something like, I think summer is the best season because I love long days.
Nice one.
Thank you. I've had that opinion for years.
In the next part, we'll practice more real-life situations and show you how to agree, disagree, and sound even more natural in conversation. Welcome back. Let's keep going and make this more practical.
Good, because I can say my opinion now, but I still panic a little when people disagree with me.
That's normal. So in this part, we'll work on 3 real conversation skills. First, how to agree. Second, how to disagree politely. Third, how to give opinions in everyday situations like work, food, plans, and shopping.
So this is the real life is happening, say something now part.
Exactly. Let's start with agreeing. Sometimes someone gives an opinion and you want to show the same idea.
Like when someone says, this line is too long, and I say, yes, and I may grow old here.
Dramatic, but understandable. Here are some simple ways to agree. I agree. I think so too. You're right. Exactly. That's true. I feel the same way.
These are short, easy, and very useful.
Yes. Listen to these examples. I think this cafe is too noisy.
I agree.
In my opinion, this test was difficult.
I think so too.
For me, this app is easier to use.
You're right.
Good. Now let's make it a little longer, because in real conversation, a short answer is okay, but a longer answer sounds more natural.
So not just, I agree, then silence like a strange robot.
Right. Add a small reason. I agree. It's hard to focus here.
I think so too. Some of the questions were confusing.
You're right. This app is more simple.
Small correction. Should that be more simple or simpler?
Good catch. Simpler sounds better.
Nice. I'm alive and learning.
Now let's move to polite disagreement.
Ah, the dangerous part.
It doesn't have to be dangerous. The problem is that many learners only know very direct disagreement, like no or you're wrong.
Which can sound rude.
Exactly. Sometimes it's okay, but very often, especially in daily conversation, work, or with people you don't know well, softer disagreement sounds better.
So how do we do that?
Use a soft beginning. Here are some great phrases. I'm not sure. I don't really agree. I see your point, but that may be true, but I understand what you mean, but I'm not sure about that. I actually think.
These are strong but not aggressive.
Exactly. Listen, someone says, I think we should go to the most expensive restaurant.
I say, I see your point, but I think we should choose a cheaper place.
Very good. Someone says, online classes are useless.
I'm not sure about that. I actually think they can be very helpful.
Perfect. Someone says, we don't need to leave early.
I understand what you mean, but traffic might be bad.
Excellent. That is polite disagreement with a reason.
So again, the reason helps.
Almost always. Without a reason, disagreement can feel cold. With the reason, it feels thoughtful.
Thoughtful is good. Cold is for juice, not conversation.
That's a strange but useful sentence.
Thank you.
Let's do a guided practice loop. I'll give an opinion and you respond naturally. Ready?
Ready.
I think winter is the best season.
I don't agree.
Grammatically okay, but let's make it softer.
I don't really agree. I think summer is better because the days are longer.
Excellent. Try another. Fast food is the best choice for lunch every day.
I'm not sure about that. I think home-cooked food is better because it's healthier.
Very natural. Next one. Studying at night is always better.
I see your point, but I think it depends on the person.
Perfect. That phrase, it depends, is also very useful when the answer is not simple.
Oh, that's good, because sometimes I have an opinion, but it's not black and white.
Exactly. Real opinions are often flexible. You can say, it depends, then explain.
Like, what's better, city life or small town life?
Yes.
It depends. For me, city life is better for work, but small town life is better for peace and quiet.
That's excellent. Clear, balanced, and natural.
I sound like I should be on a panel show.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Fair.
Now let's build a phrase pack for daily life. These are opinion phrases you can use in common situations.
Good. I want the phrases people actually use.
Here we go. I think, I don't think, in my opinion, for me, I feel like, it depends, I agree, I don't really agree, I see your point, but I'm not sure about that. That's true, but I actually think.
That's a strong set.
Yes, and now let's put them into real situations. Situation 1, food. Your friend says, this soup needs more salt.
I agree. It tastes a little plain.
Good.